Welcome everyone to the show. Orchard City League, let's go. Draft your dream team, set your line. Touchdowns, tackles every time. Fantasy battles, rivals meet. Orchard City League can't be beat.
What up, boys? Welcome back. Sorry for the delay. We had some things going on this week. Got busy, so we had to push it back. So we're changing up the format a little bit this week. We're not doing a Week 15 preview. We're just going to kind of walk through the games from the day, talk about what the playoff picture is going to look like for the next 2 weeks, and just kind of talk our teams, your guys' teams. Maybe even talk about a little bit like what's everything looking like for next year, draft picks, stuff like that. So schedule's a little bit different. So this week we're going to start it off, and of course, brought to you by Line and Order. Bradley, I'll let you take it away.
Yeah. We just need to take that phone number off there. We don't accept any new clients, but still going strong. We just put the equipment away for the winter, so we're hopefully
Good deal.
we don't bring it back out. That'd be nice.
Good deal. So Lawn and Order is sponsoring our Week 15 games. We're not going to go into the spreads much. We're not doing the dog of the week. We're just talking about the matchups, kind of like what shook out for today. I know that there was a lot of controversy for that last playoff spot, that 4th spot. Me, Dylan, and Webb were all tied for that last spot. BL was a game back, so he needed a lot of help. He was pretty much out of it, but came down to those 3 teams. I took care of my part. I needed to win. It looks like I'm going to end up doing that. BL still has Jalen Warren and Jettas to play, but I have a pretty sizable lead in case, or unless those 2 just go nuclear. I'm going to end up winning this one. I took a 0. I have an ice. We'll get to that later on in the show. But yeah, that's pretty much what it was. The Bengals had a rough day. Joe Burrow didn't look great. Bengal season is officially over, and I'm looking forward to the draft for the first time in a while. So that's all for that matchup. Bradley, I'll let you take over for your matchup with Quinn.
Yeah, me and Quinn. I felt like I had a decent game going in. Shadur let me down after his big performance last week, and just both.
Oh my gosh, dude, he threw 3 picks.
Yeah, he was struggling today. Yeah, it was a tough one to watch. But even if I played Caleb, wouldn't have mattered. Like, Jameson Williams went off, but it was canceled by Amon-Ra going for 40.
Yeah, dude, he had a great game.
Warren,
he had a good game. And the Lions took another L, man. Are they?
They're out of it right now.
They're
out of it.
Yeah.
Like, officially right now, they're out. The Bears have the NFC North lead. The Chicago Bears, I'm telling you, they're not a good team. They're not good. But a win's a win in the NFL, and you got to take.
But they find ways to win.
Ways to win.
Ben Johnson has the boys buzzing. I mean, beating any team in the NFL 31-3. I mean, that's
yeah.
You're a good team. You're a good team.
Take those when you get them for sure.
And maybe Waddle will go crazy for you tomorrow night.
Maybe, hopefully, potentially in attendance. Who knows? We'll find out.
But if all things go as planned, it looks like Quinn's gonna get this one. Quinn, tough break here at quarterback position.
Who's his back? Like, does he have?
He has no one else on his bench. At quarterback.
I just want to see I don't even know how. Like,
he has his second quarterback, Stafford. I traded him to Quinn earlier this year, and with Mahomes going down with the ACL,
who do
definitely
you
is going to put it.
It's got to be
Phillip
Tua,
Rivers,
right? It's got to be Tua.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, who does he play next?
I mean that is a
play Cincinnati.
Tough one to swallow there, man. He has Mariota, Brissett, Rodgers, Young, Tua, Philip Rivers, Kenny Pickett. I mean, there's not a lot to pick from. That injury came at the worst time possible. So, um, Quinn, let's I just gotta see what you could put together there, man.
I mean, does he have?
I think you have the
quarterback?
favorable.
Well,
You
he
definitely
could,
have
he
the
could just
favorable
go.
matchup for playoffs.
He doesn't have to start two
Yeah.
QBs either. He could go that route.
True. Very true. Very true. But Quinn, sorry, buddy. Hate to see Mahomes go down for you. Our next matchup, which I really needed, Trey to pull through for me. He had a really good performance with Pitts on Thursday night. He gave me a lot of hope. Dylan's team just went crazy, went absolutely crazy. Travion going for 2 tuds. He had that two huge plays. Who else? Who was Lawrence. Lawrence had 6 touchdowns today. So it's going to be hard to beat somebody when 2 of their guys have a combined 8 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Brad's not paying attention, so I'll keep going.
No, I'm paying attention. I was trying to get back to the actual matchups. It was like froze, but yeah.
And so Trey, like these 2 weeks, they're going to end up. Trey's obviously already locked into the playoffs. Dylan's still fighting for that last spot, but it's looking like he's going to end up getting it. His team went crazy. If obviously Bryce is the favorite to win the championship, but of the 4 teams that we now believe are in the playoffs, that 4th seed being Dylan, I think Dylan's the last person I want to see. I had spoke to Bryce earlier, and Bryce told me he's not worried. He's beat Dylan twice already this year, so might get juicy next week. It might get juicy. There might be some trash talking. I expect to see some memes in the chat this week from our playoff contenders for sure.
What is it? He's got 4 left, right?
Yeah, he has 4 dudes left, and he's down less than 40 points. So, and one of them's Devon Achane. So,
Yeah, that's.
and I'll let you hit that last one there, Bradley.
Yeah, the matchup between Webb and Bryce. Everyone thought that Webb was going to get killed, which he's going to end up, but he put up a pretty decent fight. I mean,
he scored, but he's still on pace.
He's going to lose
almost
probably
50.
by 40 to 50. Yeah, like he scored a lot. It's just,
Yeah.
you know, when your tight end goes off for 37, running back 30.
Yeah, ETN, bro.
23.
ETN finally had a game. Although, wait, timeout. On 15 touches, ETN had 3 touchdowns. That's nuts. Only 12 carries for 32 yards.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to be top. He just cracked the top 10 in running backs.
Right.
But he's had a decent amount of good games, especially after their bye. 16, 15, 19, 20. He had 1-5.
The Jags are hot right now. I still don't trust them. I don't trust the Jaguars.
Yeah, but you're going to get, I mean, yeah, because they're going to get a matchup in the playoffs with, like, the Bills, the Chargers, maybe the Dolphins.
Now, I could honestly see them beating a team like the Chargers. I really
can
could.
see them beating the Bills. I do not think the Bills. I know they went in, and the NFL is just so weird. Because like the Bills, yes, they beat you.
You don't
last week, but
wait.
I don't trust the Bills.
Are you going to say the Bills aren't that good?
I don't think they are. No. I mean,
Brad, they were just down 21 points to the number 1 team in the AFC.
Yeah,
and they came back and won.
Yeah, I agree. I'm not.
They
saying
have the
NFL
best
is
quarterback
weird,
in football.
though. The NFL is weird.
They have the best quarterback in football.
You guys, you beat shut out the Raven. Not really shut them out. Shut them down pretty well 2 weeks ago. Got shut out this week. Lost to the Jets.
Yeah,
beat the Ravens. Like the NFL is just weird. No, I do not trust the Bills.
But if you're down 21 points on the road, you're down 21 points on the road.
That was a big win for them, for sure. Big win.
I mean, defense held up. Defense ended up holding up.
Yeah, I just don't.
They were able to get back into the game because of them.
Now I don't know who I trust in the AFC playoffs.
That is a crazy take. I'm excited for Quinn to hear that take from you for sure.
He will love it.
All right. So our next segment was just playoffs. We're going to talk about the playoff, which we kind of already have. So it's looking like Bryson ended up playing Dylan, and Quinn's going to end up playing Trey. Brad, what do you think of these two matchups?
I've made my
Quick
prediction
glance right off the dome.
on Coffee to win it all. I knew he was going to have to match up against Bryce, so that's tough. But I think he has the team to do it. The Quinn Trey one, Quinn losing Mahomes hurts, especially because let's see who Josh Allen has next week. Ooh, he gets the Cleveland Browns. Yikes! So that could be a
Trey's team, like you just don't know what you're gonna get.
yeah. I mean Kyle Pitts. I don't.
You
think
you
he's
look
going
you
off
get
for
Trey's team on
45 next
paper.
week.
You look at Trey's team on paper, and you're like, that's not a very good fantasy football team. But he wins and puts up numbers somehow. Trey just might be the best GM in our league.
Could
Okay,
be.
he finds a way to win. He picks up Kyle Pitts, which they're going to end up losing this week. He's probably going to end up losing this week. Picks up Kyle Pitts and then miraculously has a 45-point game. So kudos to Trey.
Is it a 2-week playoff or one? I've never been in the playoffs in this league, so
So
don't know.
So it's a 2-week playoff, obviously, but it's 1 week per round.
Okay, yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So because you don't want to get into that week 18 because people are sitting and it just makes it unfair. But yeah, this is what the playoffs is looking like. Probably is what's going to end up shaking out. I'm really intrigued to see the Bryce and Dylan matchup. I think that's going to be a good one. You just never know. You never know with fantasy. Trey was predicted to win by big points, and then Dylan's team goes crazy. So can Dylan's team do it again? And then we have brought to you by Spires Lawn Care. I don't even know what the next slide is. The power rankings. They are what they are. They're pretty much the same. So not really a whole lot here to look into, other than draft. Brad, you're gonna end up being the last. You're not finishing last again, second time in 3 years. How do you feel about that?
I haven't really looked much. Like I don't know who I know who I want to take, and it's mainly so Webb can't get him because Webb will take Carnell Tate second. But I don't know. Like there's not like a big prospect draft this year. I don't think so. There's a few, but
just so you guys know, I wanted to reiterate this as well. Our buy-in this year was ramped up to $50, and you have to pay your waiver fee to the champion. So let's say you spent $25 on the waiver wire this year. You would owe that $25 to the champ along with your $50 for the buy-in. So you would owe the champion $75 total. But also, Brad, I wanted to talk to you about this as well. Me and you kind of talked about this like with the draft for our league, and I know we had discussed the punishment, being hosting a draft party, whatever the case may be. I had even thrown it out that we could, get a party place somewhere, like a party room somewhere, like a B-Dubs or Roosters don't really have that, I don't think. But like a B-Dubs, something like that, somewhere close that everyone could like attend. But I also wanted to add, like we could do the draft live. We could do it live from YouTube or something. Figure out how to link it up on there or something. I think it'd be pretty cool.
it'd be cool. If not, or we don't want to do the draft party, I am willing to bring back the punishment and just can't have the same punishment 2 years in a row. Please, dear God.
Yeah, I think the draft party would be cool. We'll kind of let you guys decide on what we do. I think so. Like the draft party would be like we'd all get together. The rule was initially, right? I think I remember this right. The loser has to buy dinner for everyone.
I think like
Is that right?
everyone
Something
brings
like
their
that?
own drinks. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I would buy like the food and stuff,
Yeah. So,
which is fine.
so there's that. Or, as Brad was saying, he could do a punishment, and I guess we just kind of leave it to you guys at that point. Maybe we could even do a poll on the podcast or something.
No repeat punishment. Can't do that again.
So no No
Yeah, you
9
can't
beers,
go
9
back to
dogs,
back.
9 holes.
Yeah, you can't do that again. No, I don't think physically I could do that again.
So we'll have to figure something out with that. You guys just kind of come up with something. Let us know. Let us know what you're feeling. Um, so draft order right now, if the league were to shape out the way it is now, it'd be Brad's get the number 1 pick. Webby's going to get the number 2 pick. BL will get no. I'm sorry. Brad gets the 1 pick. I think BL would get the number 2 pick.
Yeah, we
Yes,
probably did.
BL's at 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, BL's at 2. Webby's at 3. Then I would be at 4. And the 5, 6, 7, and 8 spot, it just comes down to where everyone finishes at in the playoffs.
But you would not be
Same thing as like what it is in the NFL. Go ahead, Brad.
But you would not be at 4. I would be at 4 also.
Right. My pick would be at number 4, but Brad owns my pick, so
And
Brad
I
has
also
1
own
and
Dale's, so it would
1
be
and 4
nice.
right now. What is it?
Not BL's. I don't own BL's. I own Dale's. So it'd be nice.
Oh, okay. Yep. So that's how the draft's going to shake up. Let us know if you guys want to do like a draft party. Get together, have some food, have some drinks. Brad and I had talked about doing the draft live, kind of doing like with the first pick, El Dragonson, Pantalone select, something cool, something that you don't really see a lot, kind of make it a little bit more interesting. But let us know.
We could almost do like
that's
a
what we
group
said.
FaceTime if we wanted to, like do a group FaceTime that
Yeah.
day. And just
And you guys like
screen
send in
record
the picks or something. Yeah, that'd be really cool.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys like send in your picks to me and Brad, and like we make the announcement. That'd be kind of cool. But that leads us to our last segment. I know there's not a whole lot to talk about this week, but last segment obviously is the ices of the week. Quinn finally got his in. Bryce did that 1 ice for him already. So I think Quinn only does 2 shots in this video. But here's our boy Quinn
Hey, Christmas.
out in the icy elements. You see me back there posted up behind him. I also have an ice this week. So Quinn, without further ado, buddy, you take the stage. The old trusty bottle of tequila. Does he ever say any words?
Yes, he does. I actually already watched this before you sent. Don't watch
You
this.
suck.
I
You
do. I
suck.
suck.
Big Red, baby. Let's go, Dennison.
They're playing really well right now, it seems like. Go team.
For everyone that had my back, thank you. Life is lifing right now, but I appreciate it. Bryce, you are an actual real one, man. Thank you. Connor and Coffee, I have nothing more to say to you. Just disappointed. Man of my word. Sorry, fellas. Here you go.
I don't know how he does this, bro.
Ew.
Just go buy the 6-pack, Quinn.
Yeah, tequila's a tough one.
Because it took so long. Here's the other one.
All right. So I had a nice as well, but thank God I got someone on my back.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Crazy.
I've come out of retirement to help my good friend Josh out. He's doing 75 hard, so kudos to him. I've been there. I know how hard that is. So I'm going to do his 2 shots for him for the 0 this week. We've got salted caramel crown.
Caramel, not caramel, caramel.
1.
He enjoyed that way too much.
So dude, he sent it to me immediately. Said, "Hey, I got you. So I was like, "Dude, thank you so much." So
That's awesome.
shout out Connor for that. I think we're gonna have to make it a rule that next year we can't have people doing our ices, but A little bit of an exception with Quinn. Unfortunately, I decided to do 75 hard at the worst time, and I ended up with a 0. So shout out Connor for that. Unless like one of you guys are pregnant or something, like let us know. Like we can get that covered.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
But I think that's going to do it for us, fellas. Looking forward to the playoffs, even though I'm probably not going to make it. Looking forward to the matchups. Bradley, you got anything else you want to say? Anything you want to
we're
add?
going to try Thursday evening. I know I don't have, with everything, basketball schedules and stuff right now, it's a little bit hard, but Thursday evening I do not have anything. So hopefully we can get the next week's out Friday and should be good. So
Cool. Yeah, that works. All right, guys. Fingers crossed for next Thursday. We'll see you then. Thanks for watching.
see you, boys.